show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Milwaukee Brewers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the mound in this one, Kyle Harrison. What's the word on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Fly ball down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Got him swinging. Now we'll look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. Yandy Diaz now. Out towards right center field. Soto on the move to the alley. And there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. And he'll pull into second safely.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolong.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Caminero up to third on the wild pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Soto has a beat on it. And that is that. Bobby Witt Jr. up now for the Brewers. Out to short, Williams. To first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. And the challenge for this lineup today.
No, it's not. He's fine. Hey, doctor. What about 100 years? He's been here for a while, but I trust fellows do all the kids just start with someone. I'm getting critical about it. Is he cute? And then after that, no, John. I don't want to be critical, but you have physically managing your own life. I don't guess a thing. I think I took care of him, man. You're a man for the last 3 weeks, and he died. He died of natural causes, okay? Okay. We got back. Dude, I can't return it. She's an Xbox.
Singing, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
Foul ball there.
Right, it's only a matter of time when that poor unfortunate child listens to the struggling at 3 a.m.
The old one.
It's going to be no something, no stuff like that.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. 2 outs, bases empty. Kazuma Okamoto digs in now.
Well, exciting water. I'm only excited with the kids and the chance to get love. Take Mary's kid, and we're doing that, then I'm all for it. Okay?
On the ground to the left. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first. And he throws late. Missed opportunity there next to the misplay. Looking for his first big league hit right here.
It's no theory, but highly unlikely. The business plans are noticeably free of defensiveness, which suggests that he is apathetic and ineffective. Okay, we're doing like this. Okay. Just go for a lifeguard if you're going to consider this a regular here every Monday.
Scoreless after one. Second inning set to go. And stepping in for the Rays, Carson Williams. Williams launched a homer in his most recent game. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And he makes the catch. And there's one down.
The way this kid played over the last month, it's no wonder he got recognized for it. We'll see if he can keep it up as the league adjusts to him, though.
Simpson throws right, bats left. Batting sixth in today's lineup. And his on-base percentage this season is over 400. Makes the catch for the second out.
That swing right there tells me he's seen the ball pretty well. He didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you need to do anytime you're in the plate.
Now, Jake Frazier. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball. Bottom of the second. Here's the Brewers DH, Christian Yelich. And there's a foul ball. Yoan. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
And one out now. Foul off left side. Here comes the 0-1. And a big swing and a miss. That one almost got him. Bounce it off, still 1-2. That one missed.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's sometimes when pitchers would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
2-2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 2-2 now. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. He battled for a long time and it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. So next, Jackson Chorio. Tap back to the mound. Throws to first in time. That's the inning. Back here in Milwaukee. And now the catcher for the Rays, Nick Fortes. Right side. He steps on the bag. One pitch and one out.
That's a
Catcher
catch.
challenge. We'll take another look. Popped in the air. Left field. Judge takes it in for the out. 2 down. So the Rays batting order turns over. Jonathan Arundel now at the plate. Base knock center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Tap foul at the plate. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back here at the ballpark, we'll check out the latest news from around the league. Judge over the top.
Well, these Brewers definitely being aggressive to play, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results.
There comes an 0-2 to Judge. Out towards right center field. Freely gets under. 1 down.
I mean, we're already about halfway into this game. This pitch count is ridiculously low. They're giving away quick outs over and over again.
And one foul off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just in and out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Got him.
2 out. Such a challenge with a guy who's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Witt now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
2 down, nobody on. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. Back here at American Family Field and stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Well, these Rays just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of runs early in the at-bat.
And it drops in. And a good start to the inning.
Why you care about the fine people? Celebrate on a donut shop or something right now? Sounds very fun.
And that one fouled off.
It's like Henry, he makes double good.
Yo, one. And it's fouled off.
So now it's all about protecting. Try to short ball, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow, climb back into this at-bat through the count.
Okay, well, that's the thing. The possibility it not work.
And that's 4 strikeouts. Going at the base, Carson Williams. Next to hit the Rays.
80% of his first pitches are strikes.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
No, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up a leadoff single, back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him in the scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Affect your cognitive development. Cognitive? You know that?
It's funny. Yeah. So when you throw using yourself, I need you to wipe that and change your bed, please. No. I'm retired. And it's going to be like fun thing. Since the Steve, I'm going to do this again. Hey, how's your baby digestion? Oh, Mary. Anyway, track down the manufacturer of the key inside the man's house. You'll see back to a set of locks that just sold the house.
Line drive. Fair ball. Caminero around second, headed for third. Coming home. He scores and they have the lead. Safely into third. It's an RBI triple.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done and bring home a run. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you've got to make them pay.
Now a chance for Jake Fraley. And there's a strike.
Alexa, what's the weather tonight? Alexa, max volume. Alexa, what's the weather tonight?
Overnight, economic for mostly cloudy skies, with temperatures around 62 degrees Fahrenheit.
Alexa, Alexa, stop.
Bryce Terrain up now for the Brewers. And over the center field base hit. And the tying run is on base. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit. Hard order coming up right behind him. This is where they need to get going.
Fuck, man.
That's strike two. Tying run is at first as the Rays try and punch back down the run. Tap dances out of the way of that one.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Out of here. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball.
Always such a special ball, and you know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, there's so many times when a young player might wonder, is he ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this? Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore. Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard velocity, but in this case it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits at the dish. I don't even know how he saw that pitch. Maybe he did, but he got a home run out of it.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Munetaka Murakami.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, get that first hit at the big league level.
And that is out of play. The 1. That one ripped, but foul. The 2. first down. Nice recovery after giving up the home run. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Boy, that was a hanging, breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Two down, bases empty. Here's some real power at the plate. Juan Soto. He's on for one. And it's foul play.
I got an idea. Why don't I take one of these go out, they give us a call to
In the right field. And that's the inning. 2 runs for Milwaukee on the dinner. On to the top of the 5th we go. You're watching Tampa. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the catcher for the Rays, Nick Fortes.
Yes. It's hard to grab.
Foul off down the right side. Fortes goes 5 feet, 11 inches, 200 pounds. And he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. That's the 3rd. Over to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
And he won. That one hooked foul. In the air, left field. Flashes the ball with a running catch. And then quickly to left. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jonathan Aranda. Long throw to first. That's out number 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Jack.
This is a team house to go for one from the top.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher's going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Swings through that one, it's a strikeout.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with, but they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there, and really, they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but the single pitch was actually in the strike zone. That's out number 2.
Good hard fastball with the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but it's so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Gary Sanchez struck out swinging his first time. Way out front for strike 2. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 down, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5.
That's a ball. Ball.
Sia strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Back here to Fairly Field. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Yandy Diaz will hit next. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game. So they'll talk it over. Here comes the new arm for the Brewers, John Gray. He's making his second appearance of the season. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike one. And that one fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That one
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
just overmatched on that fastball right there. And it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed or the at-bat. Just came right after with 3 straight and he had no answer for it.
Here's the 0-1. On the ground. Went over to first. That's a very athletic play. Cedric Mullins next to hit for the Rays. Fastball for a strike. 0-2 now as he swings through. That one ripped right center field. Way back there. And one hops the wall. And now the tying run is in a scoring position.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
This one in the air center field. Chorio settles underneath it. And that's the third out. The Rays strand just the one. They're down 2-1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Cole Sulser. This is his 3rd time out this year. Strike 2.
Inside ball.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Sends it to first. One away, bottom of the 6th. And that one fouled off. Foul.
Tomorrow, yes, of course.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. He's no fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
So taking in Kazuma Okamoto. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boo. Poetry in motion, and those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. It's just so smooth and great feeling off the bat.
In the air, left field, down the line. That's a foul ball, but it had the distance. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
I think this is going to be close. I mean, you could have rolled the money off the Texas,
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the sixth. Top of inning number 7. And stepping in for the Rays, Chandler Simpson. Right there for a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And that puts the tying run on base. That one finds the corner. Strike one.
Your base runner, you got to stay.
Runner takes off. Fouled off. He was late. Raised down by a run. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
That smash towards center. Chorio under this one. Brings it in. One out, man at first. And now the catcher comes up to him. Nick Fortes. Line drive, base hit. Judge hustles it back in, and they hold the lead runner at second. Potential tying run now in scoring position. And that keeps the corner.
Down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
2 on, 1 out. Rolled over to third. Okamoto. Over to Turan. One. Double play. What a clean killing down the hill.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
We're backing in a pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ian Seymour.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with a lefty hitter come out. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Moving in the bullpen, Garrett Clevenger, left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Uceda also getting ready. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper. Got him. 1 up, 1 down. Out towards right center field. Mullins on the move. 2 away. Here's Juan Soto. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. That's in for a strike.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then, if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball. He's a threat deep into the count as well.
2 down, nobody on.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up. Back here in Milwaukee, here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Jonathan Aranda. In the air to left center. And there's 1 away. Late swing, fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. And fouled off.
They might have been
He goes down looking. And
just kind of manually help your strength and courage. It's right, it's wrong. So many things a father wants to teach his son. Sometimes he has to teach by example. And accepting this assignment. Hope I'll help make this world the kind of place you deserve to grow up in. So there's also our choices in life. Sacrifices that we made. Just want you to know Dad made this one out of love I have for you and your mother. Take care of it. You're the man of the house down here.
it's a challenge. That looked like it missed him.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout. This one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive out there at the plate.
Line drive, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Always feels amazing to get the job done when the team needs you.
Hey, where do you go? You need to rush out. Just stick around. Yeah, we just back to the case. We got nothing on the floors. You guys like to eat? That's what he's going to eat.
Alright, we have some baby stories here at the library. Bye. Hey guys.
Okay, I... What? It's the last day. You're back.
Never better. Got a location on Center. Full surveillance package, address, structural blueprint, security systems, review logs for staff, everything.
You went out by yourself? I guess you tried to put us out of the job.
It's just bigger than your own individual stats. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that out.
Here's the 0-2. Got him looking for the strikeout.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. They got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count. Just to pour it back.
That's a ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
The 1-0. Swing and a foul out of play.
Right now, they're looking for something to hit hard into the gaps, give him an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Terrain under it. And that's the third out. Back now, new pitcher on the mound. You roll into the bottom of the 8th, Garrett Clevenger.
Just trying to keep this one close here. And this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Chorio, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Misses the sweeper. Clevenger, 31 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2015. Got him looking, that's a strikeout.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on it for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Hit hard, shoot the extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And Aaron Judge cruising into second. He's got a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of the stick.
Sanchez in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. 1 out and a runner at second here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings through that one for strike 2. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Brian Baker, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Keeps Can't make going with a foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Yep, that ball went out.
One out and a runner at second. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Man is second. That missed by a lot. Full count now. Foul off. And they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Got him swinging. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Back to the top of the order now. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Over 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He's got it. And the inning is
There you are. What took you so long? Huh?
They lead it 2-1.
What took you so long? Oh, what took you so long?
Back here at American Family Field and stepping in for the Rays, Carson Williams. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. They turn things over to the southpaw, Aaron Ashby.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can, so it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
1-1 now. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Foul ball still 1-2 count. What a stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. A little out front there as he swings through. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the home. Line drive, that's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on the base.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate, and now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Fraley, batting with one down, takes a strike. Ripped, but it curls foul. Foul ball still 0-2. Got him swinging for the ball. Down to the last out for the Rays. And that one fouled off.
That's a big run over there at first base. He's got some speed. Let's see if they send him.
0-1 now. In the dirt, blocked. Now throw to first, but back easily. The 1-1. This one chopped in the ground, but foul. Ashby is just one strike away. And this one bounces away from Sanchez. No advance, though. Stays alive. The kick in the pitch. Runner goes. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Brewers extend their winning streak to 5 in a row.
When you're 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level. And if you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup, pitchers are pitching, teams making the plays defensively, this is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can.